Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I just kind of wanted to rant a little bit today, just observing the things that I observe all the time in this community and the online so-called fitness industry. And it's a point that we can never really make clear enough, and this is one of the points that I make a lot, and it's the number one reason so many people come after me on the internet. Until we get rid of the biggest scams involved in this industry, it will never be about actual fitness. It will never be about fitness, because the whole community, the online fitness community, the industry, everything else, until we separate it from the supplement world and until we separate it from the competitive bodybuilding world, there's just no room for actual fitness there. It's going to be about nothing but unhealthy behavior, behavior that harms your fitness, self-destructive behavior, and spending large amounts of money on worthless products that may not even help you and in some cases can even harm you. And I'm being nice this time in saying competitive bodybuilding because a lot of people always want to argue that point with me. Well, there's non-competitive bodybuilding. I disagree. That has nothing to do with the term. Bodybuilding is one word, by the way. It's not two words. It's not building your body. It's bodybuilding. That is a competitive endeavor by default. But I'll just be nice this time and play ball and say competitive bodybuilding. But this activity has nothing to do with health or fitness. It is by default unhealthy and harmful to your fitness due to the level of leanness that goes with it, the level of obsession that goes with it, the level of self-harm that goes with it. It is simply not fitness oriented or fitness related, no matter how they try to spin it. Yet it dominates the entire online fitness world. And until we separate from that, until we pull away from that, this is never going to go mainstream. You're never going to see the whole fitness world online become something that you get the majority of people involved with. And that really needs to be our goal. And that includes all of you guys out there who are fitness YouTubers who push the bodybuilding agenda. You push people away from actual fitness with that nonsense. Most people think it's disgusting. The majority of people think it looks revolting when you guys are contest lean. The vast majority of people do. Women don't find it attractive. Other men don't look at that and say, hey, I want to look like that. It's not attractive. It's revolting and it's unhealthy. And by you guys pushing it and promoting it so much, you actually push people away from fitness. You're hurting the fitness movement. And you're promoting a lifestyle that is unhealthy and obsessive and dangerous for your viewers. So you guys are not friends of fitness. You're not helping this community at all when you do that. That if you truly cared about fitness, you would be doing things that would get more people involved with working out and trying to be healthy and eat better and get in the gym and lift weights. But it does the exact opposite. It's counterproductive. And then when we come to the whole supplement thing, you know, it would be one thing if supplements were promoted as something that is just convenient, because unless you live out in Africa, you don't have a problem getting enough protein in your diet. The whole concept of protein shakes should have always been about, and this is all they really are, is a method of convenience. It's just a different way to get protein that tastes a little different. It's easy. You can mix up in a shaker and drink it because you don't want to cook a meal, or you don't want to run to your fridge and grab some Greek yogurt or something. But it's been pushed now to the point to where people think it actually affects your gains more, that if you consume these protein shakes, or if you don't consume these protein shakes, you will get less gains potentially than someone who does. And it's simply not true. There's no reality to that myth. It is marketing. You do not have to have supplements like protein powders to make maximum gains at all. Same with omega-3 fatty acids and fish oil. I take fish oil, sure. It's cheap, it's convenient. I hate the taste of fish. I hate the smell of fish. So for someone like me, it's just more convenient than going and buying salmon and eating it a couple times a week, because I don't like the taste of it. I don't want to eat it. It's an alternative. It's convenient. Vitamin D3, sure, I take that. It's one of the only other supplements I take because I don't get enough sunlight. It's a method of convenience. And when people start trying to pretend that supplements are anything more than this, that they actually help your gains, or that you can't make maximum gains without them, or that they're anything other than just a source of convenience, it becomes a problem. And not only that, many of them are actually harmful to you. We've seen this repeatedly over and over and over again, that not only do you risk getting dietary imbalances and problems with heavy metals from too many of the vitamin and mineral supplements, we've now gone in the direction of promoting dangerous supplements as mainstream and normal. All of these pre-workout supplements, all these stimulants that people think they need now, that have been hyped and promoted as part of fitness, They're nothing more than addictive, dangerous substances. They make you all a bunch of junkies. They don't help you make any faster gains. There's no point in taking them. You could just drink some black coffee and get the same effect, and we don't even have evidence that pre-workouts help your gains. Just because you get a little more energy to train at the gym doesn't mean that you're going to make more gains, because they can also affect your nervous system in a way that slows down recovery. So maybe you train just a little harder in one workout, but then you can't train again as often because it takes you longer to recover from it. You might actually lose gains from taking them. In addition to the fact that you now need them psychologically in order to work out once you get used to using them, and then you're stuck spending your money on a product that probably doesn't help you and might even have a small chance that it's going to hurt you, and you're now sucked in. You're now locked into this substance that you seem to need to train now. It's ridiculous. And then even worse, supplements after company after company after company, even ones that pretend to be ethical, are found over and over and over to spike their products or contaminate their products with illegal drugs. It happened again this last week in a video that I just presented for you guys. So the whole supplement industry is the antithesis of fitness. It has no place in it at this point, just like bodybuilding has no place in it. And until those of us involved in the fitness world push all of this stuff out and we remove it, this community will never be about fitness. It will always be about bullshit and harmful obsessive behavior that really is the opposite of fitness. All right, guys, rant over. That's really all I have to say on that today. I hope this has been informative. If you guys enjoyed this video or you like my work in general, please remember to click like down below. Thank you so much if you do that, and I will talk to you guys next time.